What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello. Hello there, and welcome to another live stream here with Vlad and Hope. Hope everybody is doing well. Today we have a quick one, a quick and short one. Quite a short live stream today. We're just gonna go check out Minneapolis in the SimWorks Kodiak 100. That's all we're gonna do in this little live stream. Gonna whip out the SimWorks Kodiak 100 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, one of the better GA aircraft available. Pretty fun one. It's a very rugged aircraft, especially with the Tundra tires, but today we're not using those, we're just using the regular old tires, using the variant with the cargo pod. And apparently the cargo pod version of this particular aircraft is owned by the city of Minnesota. No, sorry, state of Minnesota. I meant the city of Minneapolis owns one, or something like that, I don't know. The point is, today we're going to be flying this particular aircraft just to check out good old Minneapolis here in Minnesota. So we're at St. Paul, Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport is where we are. And we are going to turn back around and come back in here after we check out the neighboring area, particularly the city of Minneapolis. That's basically what we're doing today. Anyway, having said all of that, let's go in and get our party started. Let's go around in walk around mode. Let's get rid of the engine covers and the propeller ties. There we are. And let's get rid of the ground chocks there. Wheel chocks, I should say. Pitot tube covers. And there we are. Let's open this up. Open up the door. And let's jump in. All right. Waiting for the camera system here to take effect. Ah, there it goes. Okay, let's close up our door here. Close it up. We're gonna latch it. Oh. There we go. Let's get rid of the tablet there, EFP. Let's hide the yoke. Let's switch to flight mode so that we can start it up. Right? Nav lights can remain on, beacon lights can go on. Let's head up here and get our fuel cutoffs on both sides on there. Propeller RPM can go to max, as well as firewall fuel shut off. We can put that down as such. Now let's go ahead and turn on the battery, avionics, and the auxiliary bus. Auxiliary fuel pump up. All right, we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get our starter going. There we go. NG, everything is stable right now. Ignition up. Those up. And fuel cut off to low idle. Auxiliary fuel pump. Ignition off. Starter off. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, we have started up our lovely little Kodiak. Very nice, isn't it? There we go, in case you guys want to hear that engine right there. Okay, let's put our lights on here. Because it is a fairly dark day here in Minneapolis. Let's put our flaps down. There you go. Let's get our air conditioning systems to automatic. And let's reduce the temperature there down to 23 degrees Celsius. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. All that is done, everybody. Let's get our taxi light on. Do we need our pitot heats on just yet? No. Engine inlet. This is the inertial separator, basically. Okay, we don't need to worry about this. But we should have that on too. For takeoff. We're ready to go. Release parking brake and let's taxi out of here. But before we do, Minneapolis, we are going to be taking off from runway... Well, we could take off from runway 30 left. Yeah, let's take off from runway 30 left. Okay, let's take off from runway 30 left here in Minneapolis. That means we gotta kind of backtrack a little bit, but that's all right. We will do what we have to do, won't we? Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Let's turn around and get ourselves down to runway 30 left in Minneapolis, and then we'll get out of here because the wind is coming in from 290 degrees at about 20 knots. So it's best we position ourselves with a headwind. Okay, release parking brake. There you are. Give it a bit of RPM there. And there you are. We are rolling. Let's turn around, shall we? Let's turn around. This would be so much easier. There we go. Let's now head down there. And then we shall turn off to our right. we'll taxi on. There we are, zooming away. Very finicky taxi. That's alright, we're a GA aircraft and we are in one of the sturdiest and toughest aircraft of them all. The Kodiak. It'll be just fine. We're just gonna continue this way. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and check out Minneapolis. I don't know, I might do another stream after this where we take the FS Reborn 300. I have not had a look at it after the initial updates. I've caught some wind of initial updates and things like that, so maybe they've fixed up that overpowered nature of the jet, so I'll be happy to take that for a spin after this. Hello there, Mr. Honest. Welcome to the live stream. Good evening. Good evening, man. Good evening. Ooh, we are being very slippery today. The aircraft is quite aggressive for some reason. It's actually a fairly easy aircraft to taxi. I'm just being a lunatic, to be honest. Okay, let's get down here. Landing lights can come on. We can put on our strobe lights. We can leave that on. We can put our pitot heats on both sides. We don't need any surface prop heats or any of that nonsense today. And we're good to go. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go. We just need to shift this into high idle. Release parking brake. Oh, we need to worry about our XPDR. Let's put that on there. And there you go, release parking brake. How you doing, Mr. Honest? Welcome to the live stream. Just gonna line up with the runway here and we'll get out of here towards Minneapolis. Yes, everybody. All right, let's give it a bit of oomph, shall we? Plenty of power for takeoff. There you go. Up we go. Flaps up. Propeller RPM slightly retarded here. And out we go. Let me just trim this a little bit because I do want to do something here, and that is to go towards about 3,000 feet. Yeah, don't worry about that. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, lady. Why are you crying? I got this. Okay, so we're leaving behind Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. We're gonna come back in here for the landing anyway. Let's check out Minneapolis, all right? Minneapolis City is off to our right a little bit. Yeah, we'll just go in and check that out. Go in and check that out. I don't think I've flown in Minneapolis here in the Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm seeing a lot of people flying here because of the expo. Was it expo in Minneapolis? I think so. I think so. I don't know. There's Minneapolis. There's also something off to our right as well. We'll check it out. Like I said, very short flight here today. Just messing around. Just calibrate our altimeter there. I know I didn't do that. That's alright though. Engine powers are looking good. ITT looking good. NP is still high. I don't get it. It's still a little higher than I want it to be. So I'm gonna cut it further. We don't need to worry about the fuel mixture. We'll leave it on high idle. Very low to the ground anyway. Yep, everything is looking good. Alright, we got a stadium of some sort. The city of Minneapolis. Let's just go off to the right. Very beautiful. Make sure we're not over speeding here. There's a good chance we might. So let me just cut the throttle out. And there we go. Oh, wow. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? Flying with the cargo boat today, huh? Oh. Very nice, everybody. Got a couple of bridges. We could fly in low and close. We could with the speed. That doesn't look half bad at all. Let's turn off a little bit to the right, explore the other suburbia that I'm taking. Not suburbia, more like a city. The other sector that I'm looking at. This aircraft is so nice to fly, honestly. It's actually a really cool aircraft. We should really use it in Papua New Guinea and take it into some bush trips. You know, that's the next thing I'm gonna do, as a matter of fact. That's the next thing I'm gonna do. Papua New Guinea, we're gonna take the Kodiak. Okay. Let's fly on towards that sector right there in front of us. I think I see a bridge. I think I see a bridge that I can pass under. Can we fit under that? Let's find out. I don't know if I can fit under that, but we could try though. I played 2021, so this is crazy for me. I see you're not a regular flight simmer. Or are you? There's a chance we can fit under it. Let's go. Cut throttle. 2024 is pretty crazy. Greetings there, Mr. Mike Smith. Welcome to the live stream. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, as long as there are no weird artifacting here, we should be able to fit through, right? Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Got a bit of turbulence there. Abandon. We'll check out this area and then we'll come back in for a... Oh, there's a second bridge here. Yeah, that one is too tight. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, that one looks very glitchy as well. Let's find out. Well, we did that one. Yeah, it's a little bit turbulent around near the ground here. So let's go back in for another attempt before we check out... well, there isn't much to check out. There's the rest of Minneapolis, I suppose. There's a lovely little airfield there. Alright, let's just jump back in and try that again, shall we? Get an A380 on the bridges, you'll love it, unfortunately. Not for lack of trying, Mr. Mike Smith, there are not many bridges that can fit one underneath it. The other thing we have to worry about is the artifacting. Not all the bridges are modeled correctly, you know. Some of them look perfectly clear, but when you go under there, there's an invisible wall. Anyway, let's turn back around. Go back into that first bridge that I missed. Cutting throttle. Thank goodness, this is a very rugged aircraft. So it's built for far worse than a few passes under a bridge. I don't know where we are though. Where is it? Whoa, where is it? Where am I trying to go? Okay, interesting. It would appear that I've lost my bearings. Where am I trying to go right now? I know where we are, but I can't see what I'm looking for. Okay. Is it behind us? Where is it? These bridges... Ah, here it is. There it is. Makes sense. Okay, now we cannot approach them from this side. I don't think that's... we can't make it through that. That's too tight. This is a stupid idea. Oh, but we made it. This one is definitely a no-go. The other one we can't dip soon enough. But this one we can make it. Need a lot of speed here because need to be able to do abort stunt. Oh, you see, this is the place where it's very turbulent. That is a problem. It's so turbulent. I'm not doing this on purpose. It's very easy to pass through, but it's just very turbulent. There you go, nice and easy. Alright, that's not too bad. Pretty fun. Pretty fun, right? There we are. It's a little bit of shenanigan to keep us busy here. aircraft is having a bit of trouble now. Let's head back to the main city area of Minneapolis. Let's fly around there for a bit. See how the buildings look. And then from there, we're going to go back into St. Paul and land. I definitely have to do the ultimate bush trip in Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is some of the most challenging bush flying terrain that I have encountered, even worse than New Zealand, even worse than Africa, by far actually. So Papua New Guinea is pretty bad. So we gotta go to Papua New Guinea with this beast. This aircraft is genuinely an absolute monster when it comes to GA and bush flying. So we definitely have to take it out to Papua New Guinea. We'll do that. We will do that, and we'll check out some of the airstrips in there. There's some good airstrips, handcrafted ones in there that we're going to take a look at. Some scenery installs that I have that we're going to take a look at. We're going to have fun exploring that region bit by bit with this particular aircraft. But for right now, we're just screwing around Minneapolis in the city. Alrighty, okay. Oh, there's a bridge here. We gotta pass under it, right? So let's come in for a nice bridge approach. For a nice little oh, there's another bridge there. We got a medley of bridges here that we can pass. Point to note, Minneapolis has a lot of bridges. And I can have some fun with some aircraft in here. Particularly some fighter jets and stuff, huh? If I could do that, then that would be pretty cool. I suppose, I'm not too sure though. I hope you guys can hear me well today. I'm not too sure at the moment.
500.
Okay, there's a bridge here as well. We'll pass under this one. Oh my god, do the bridges ever end? Yeah, okay, we'll start with this one. We'll start with this one. Yep, we'll turn back around and we'll start with this one. This one right here, by the way. Let me show you guys the bridge I'm talking about. What? Well, it's gone out of sight. Okay. Alright, ready? We are already in Minneapolis, St. Paul region. We gotta be careful here. Which way is it? Lost track, have I? Oh no, good. It's right here. Okay, cut our throttle a little bit.
500.
Don't keep it fully low though. Okay, well, I don't think I can make this one. The turbulence is too much. Nope. This is full aileron right. Yeah, nope. I'm not gonna make this one. Gonna leave this one out of it because it's not possible. Should I attempt that again? You know what? What the hell? Let's go around and attempt that again. Let's just go around. Let's go around and attempt that again. Ho ho ho! Wow, the turbulence next to the ground is not a joke. I had a feeling I was about to. Oh no! Oh! Yeah, that's bad. We're being shoved around by the wind at this point. But let's give it one more shot. We're right next to the airport. We gotta be a little careful here. Let's give it one more shot. Alright. I need airspeed. I really need airspeed on my side. Okay, we're gonna turn off to the left. Yeah, that one was close. And okay, I'm gonna go full RPM. I need a bit more power here. Gonna turn in. Come on. Okay, gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. Don't overstress the engine, and in we go. This is the right direction? Yes, it is. Okay. No, we've missed that bridge again. It's very hard to come in good for this bridge. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Nope, guys. I'm sorry, but this is not gonna happen. Yeah, it's pointless to even try this. It's too much turbulence for this one. We'll get the next one. We'll go for the next one. Keep speed high. Get that RPM a little low. Try to keep my engine temperatures low here. The engine is modeled, and if you push it too hard, it will break. Right now we're okay, but we are pushing it really high. Yeah, we can't pass through that, right? Nope. Can we pass through this? No, lordy. Okay, let's try. Come on. Yep. There we go. That's good. No way we can make this one at the same time. No, come on. I know I can do this. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is very rough. Alright, let's try this one. This is far rougher than I thought it was going to be. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Nope. Not this one. Not this one either. We're going to face plant. Oh, Lord, that's bad. Okay. Alright. Okay. That was interesting, to say the least. We can't pass under that. Well, we can. Okay, let's come in from this direction and try again. Anyway, before we try again, let me get into the city a little bit. Let's have a look at what Minneapolis looks like, eh? This area is not particularly well done, but it's not too bad. This aircraft has a very good and realistic flight model too. It is not forgiving. Okay, we gotta be a little careful here. Whoa! Oh my god, thank god it's thank god it's not modeled. That was a crash.
500.
They got a lot of bridges. Yeah, they sure do. This aircraft is modeled really well. I love the flight model. I love the handling. It's much more realistic than some of the other stuff out there. So although the 3D texturing might not be the very best in the world, it's pretty good. It is pretty good, guys. Look at this thing. Yeah, I like it. I like this aircraft a lot. It's going to be so much fun to fly it in the bush, isn't it? Okay, let's try some of these bridges again. Something about flying under bridges is my thing. Something I enjoy. So let's just turn back in. There are a lot of good bridges there, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to skip some and watch our speed as well, because if you overspeed, this thing is realistic. Like I said, it is going to cut out. Okay, wait, let's cut out the throttle. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Can we dip our nose into the bridge? Okay, that's too tight. Oh, we can make... Okay, we can make the one ahead, I guess, right? Should we try that? Whoa, yep. Okay, no, that's too low. That is way too low. There is no way I'm making this one. Just crashed into a light pole, everybody. Let's do it. Ah, no, we crashed. That was me being greedy. It was me being greedy, everybody. We can make that one. Let's try this one. How about that? Very tragic indeed. Can we make this? Yeah. Oh, come on. That shouldn't have been a crash. Well, you know. What can I say, guys? Not all of them are modeled really well there. Let me have a look. Yeah, we're okay.
500.
I think the crash hasn't really affected much except the trim. So I need to trim this thing again. That bridge looks very possible. Not the one ahead. This one in front here looks very possible. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, okay, that was a crash and it didn't crash. Come on. That's ridiculous. Okay, I think that's enough of the bridge stuff for today, isn't it?
500.
Let's give it up to the autopilot here for a second. Just make sure everything is configured correctly after that little crash. That's fine. Let's head ourselves into altitude, please. Thank you. Can you please hold the altitude here? Strobe light, nav light, taxi light, cabin light, bypass should be normal right now. That's fine. Oh, so the crash hasn't really affected it that much. That's pretty good. Which is pretty good. Oh, maybe the lights went off. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. Pretty nice. Let us go and turn ourselves in. I think it's time for us to come back in for a landing, right? Yeah, I think so. Just a little bit of shenanigans today. Let's just go into the flight deck and see what we can do in terms of landing this thing. Shall we do that? Okay. Disconnect autopilot. Gun the aircraft. As long as we maintain those ITT and torque figures under control, we should be okay. Let's go in and perform a couple of touch and goes as well as some landings at Minneapolis. Where's the airport? It's up ahead, isn't it? Push it to its max speed here. Very turbulent. Alright, airport is straight ahead of us. Hello there, Mr. Guerre. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. So this part of the world is looking good. How is it looking? Well, we're just messing around in the SimWorks Kodiak 100 in Microsoft Flight Sim. We're in Minneapolis. I had two purposes, two main objectives behind this particular stream. I wanted to check out Minneapolis, whether the region looks good for me to fly in and around, and it does. It looks great. Scenery around the area looks good. Minneapolis airport looks good, so this will be one of the hubs we'll be using in our upcoming flights. One of the destinations or departures we'll be using. And I wanted to check out, familiarize myself with the SimWorks Kodiak, because I am definitely going to be performing a bush flight in Papua New Guinea with this very, very capable aircraft. That's very impressive. Let's do a high-speed touch and go. How about that? Let's go high speed on it. Propeller RPM max. Gotta watch the torque. Yeah, there we go. The torque cannot go too high. Watch the airspeed there.
500.
Let's try and... should I touch the wheels? I don't think that's a good idea to touch the wheels down, but... let's fly really close here. This plane lands at about 60. Right now we're at about 160. Woo! Yeah. Oh no. We slammed that in there, didn't we?
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Slammed that in there. I wasn't paying attention. Let me try that again. Try that again. A smoother one. No, before that. We couldn't do it. Let me come back in and do that properly. I slammed that, my bad.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I'm gonna ease out on the throttle for a bit.
Don't sink.
I'm gonna come back in and perform a very fast touch and go. So let's go around here.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't.
What are you talking about, lady?
Don't sink. Don't.
Nobody's sinking. I know what to do though.
Don't
It does
sink.
have an inhibit
Don't
button
sink.
right here. Okay, let's turn around and try that again. Shall we do that? Short turn around. Let's go. RPM max. Torque on the edge. Turning around. Let's go in. Watch the speed. Come on, why isn't the right aileron cooperating with me? Okay, there we go. There's a lot of wind as well, to be honest. Let's try just a touch. That's all I need. I just need a touch. I just want to touch it. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want to touch it. Come on. Cooperate. Cooperate. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, that didn't work. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're running out of runway room to do this. Touch, 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 touch. Abort, abort. There we go. Well, we didn't make that either. That's very hard to push this thing down. Is the ground effect actually modeled? Is the ground effect actually modeled in MSFS? Because it's quite difficult to get that final push. Okay, I want to try it one more time. Let's try this one more time. Let me try this one more time. We have not overstressed the aircraft once yet. We did crash into a bridge. Right? We crashed into a bridge, right? What did we crash into? I don't remember. But we, I don't think we've overstressed the aircraft yet doing this shenanigans. Okay. Let's come back in. Try that one more time. If it doesn't work this time, we're just gonna go in for a landing. We'll perform a slower touch and go, perhaps. Okay, RPM max. There you go. Full right aileron right now, and the roll rate is just not good at the moment. How bad is the condition right now? Come on. Come on, don't chip a sign. Just come on. Cooperate. Just want to touch the runway. That's all I want to do. Just touch it. Just touch it. Don't be so moody. It's a moody Judy today. Come on. Come on. Come on. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Oh, yes. All right, I like it. I like it. Oh, watch the torque there. All right, good. Fantastic. Honing my skills as a pilot here, I see. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I like it. Oh wow, this aircraft is really cool, man. Let's do a little bit of a stall test on this aircraft. How about that? Max everything apart from the torque. We gotta watch the torque. We'll push it a little bit. Let's gain a bit of speed here. Go straight down. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Near over speeding. And let's pull. Oh, we overstressed it. Come on. That's a bummer. Let's try that again. Yeah, I didn't want to go into the red with the speed there, but we did. And that has cost us dearly. Okay, let's go straight back down, gain a bit of speed, and then we'll try that again without crossing into the red area of the airspeed. If I can. Okay, nose down. Nose down. Okay, torque. Nose down. Nose down. Nose down. Give me a bit of speed. Why aren't you giving me speed? Okay, there you go. Alright, now we're gonna pull. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Stall. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 20. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Whoop.
Stall.
Okay, we have pretty much recovered almost instantaneously, but we do have the engines fully running, so it's not too bad, right? Yeah, this aircraft is pretty cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's come in for a landing. Let's try an actual landing here. Flaps down. Flaps down. Flaps down. RPM max. Any other landing preparations? This guy needs to be on. Not that we're in the bush, but still. Landing lights on, please. If I can get it to it. Alright. Yeah, I think that's good enough for landing, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go in and land this bird properly this time. Let's see how it goes. Regular old boring approach into Minneapolis. Minneapolis. Come on. Nothing. More torque. Yeah, this is... Oh, ooh, 28 knot crosswind at the moment. Not exactly crosswind, but there's a large headwind component. It's just very turbulent today. That's all it is. Let's try and land into... come on. Much more stable there. At the throttle, let it float a little bit. Got plenty of runway. All right. Now flaps up. Welcome back into Minneapolis, St. Paul, everybody. Okay, let's put that down. Let's put... I'm just gonna turn that off. Why do we turn off the beacon lights? It's not what I wanted to do. Oh, we are pulling. What is going on right now? Oh, why are we pulling so hard? Beacon on, strobe lights off. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, is my rudder stuck? Yep, it is. I can tell it is. Look at that. Yeah. My rudder is stuck. Why is it stuck? Yeah, rudder is stuck. Why on earth is our rudder stuck, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, my rudder is completely stuck. Hold on. How do I unstick this thing? Yeah, it's stuck. We have a bit of a problem, don't we? Let me look at the keyboard. Rudder reset rudder trim is Control R. Okay, that's fine. But the rudder itself is still stuck. Yeah, I keep having this issue. I don't know if you guys have noticed over the last few flights. rudder is stuck. Can't seem to do anything about it. What is going on? Yeah, we have a stuck rudder. Do we? Yeah, it's slightly off to... I don't understand. My rudder controls, I don't have pedals with me, so it's just a rocker switch. Maybe there's a driver issue, probably. Yeah, it seems like it. There's definitely a rudder issue now. That's okay. We'll just park our aircraft. I don't think I'm going to sort this out now. I often have this issue of sticky rudder. And it's not just a single hardware. I have used multiple things. Like, it has happened before on my controller. I thought it was something wrong with my controller, but clearly not. Because it's happening with my throttle here as well. The rocker switch is having the same issue. Why does it keep sticking? I don't understand this tendency for it to stick. I'll reconfigure my controls later. Now I guess we'll just have to taxi with a slight tilt off to the left. This is not good. This is kind of silly. Taxi is quick though. Southwest Airlines would like to talk to you about your taxi skills. Oh, sure. Southwest, huh? Yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on with the rudder. That's why I'm kind of just letting it loose. But there is something going on. This weird thing. I gotta get to the bottom of it. I need to get to the bottom of the sticky rudder issue because it's been happening too much. Kind of annoying. Usually it's fixable. I just need to, you know, cycle the rudder from right to left and left to right and it'll fix itself, but today it doesn't seem to happen. Well, we did crash twice though, and as we know, when you crash it does mess with a lot of the stuff. So I'm not too surprised, but at the same time, it shouldn't be happening though. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Yeah, look at that. The rudder is genuinely messed up. This is neutral rudder, by the way. The rudder is definitely messed up. What is going on with it? This is not the trim. The trim is reset. There's something else with it. Something else with it. Probably because we crashed. Anyway. Probably. Yeah, there you go. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Anyway. I shall leave it here today. Well, let me just shut this thing down. I'm going to leave it here for this particular live stream. I'm not done for today. Wait, hold on. There you go. I wanted to mess around with this aircraft before I took it out. There you go. To Papua New Guinea today. Yeah, so in the next stream what we're going to do is we're going to take this aircraft out to Papua New Guinea and we're going to check out some of the airstrips there. It's going to be pretty fun and we'll do a proper flight. But the problem is I need to fix this rudder issue, yeah? Most probably because of that crash that happened. Yeah, that's the thing. The crash does reset a lot of stuff. It does mess up the stuff and that's understandable, right? Missed most of it, but good to see you in Minnesota. Take care. Sure, man. Hello there, Mr. R Squad 76. This wasn't really a true stream per se, you know, it was just me just messing around for a bit. I thought I would just stream it for you guys anyway, say hello. But yeah, the proper stream with this one is coming in a few hours. In a couple of hours, I will be in with this one properly. Less than 12 for sure. Less than 12 hours for sure. I'll be back in and we'll take it down to Papua New Guinea and check out some really cool places. But you know, I was just messing around and I thought I would come and say hi. Because usually around this time I do have a stream, don't I? And after that one, after the one in Papua New Guinea, we're gonna come back to Minneapolis right here. And I think I'll take the FS Reborn Phenom 300. We'll take it from Minneapolis down to Chicago. And then from Chicago, we can fly... I'm not entirely sure. We have a choice of airports from Chicago. We'll see when we reach there. So those are going to be the next two streams. Yeah. And then once I get my hands on the new MD-11, which has been updated for X-Plane 12, we're going to jump back into X-Plane 12 and take a look at that. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you everybody for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it very much. The usual suspects: R Squad 76, Blind Over Matter, Guier, Flocala, Hatectic 6622, Mike Smith, and Mr. Runners. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shall see you guys very, very soon. And in that live stream, we'll check out some really cool handcrafted sceneries for various airstrips in Papua New Guinea. But anyway, see you soon, guys. See ya.